Alright. Welcome back to What's Niggling Me. It has been 2 weeks, I think. I went on vacation. Went to see my family. They live pretty far away. Got a good episode here. I'm just going to call my brother. Tell him about some of the things that niggle me. And one just happened. All right, Ray. Hello? Are you gonna be loud enough?
Are you?
Yeah. Guess what is niggling me right now? I went to go find my papers and apparently I used my last one.
Nice.
Fucking pissed.
That makes you laugh.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make me laugh. Man, I got a bunch of things niggling me. A bunch.
What could they be?
One is I gotta use this fucking dab pen a bunch now.
You don't like that?
I'd like to be smoking a joint.
Go to watch me real quick?
No, I don't want to watch you smoke one. See Lamar Jackson with the dub?
I get it.
Okay. I got to, fucking sweating. I got to pull my notes up here, bro. I've been writing a bunch of notes. I was telling you a bit about the one thing I figured out. I figured out the, what the drones are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I figured it out. But, man, I came across...
Are we live?
Huh?
Are we live?
We're live. And I came across multiple things. Okay? Since I talked to you yesterday. Guess who...
About the drones?
No. Separate things. One thing that's been niggling me and I told you about recently. The curious case of Natalia Grace. You remember?
I remember you talking about it.
I just so happened...
Enlighten me.
Remember when we were at the grocery store in Windsor there and you were making fun of those tabloids at the fucking checkouts?
Yeah.
Well, I just so happened to see People's Magazine today. And on the front page or the front cover was Natalia Grace. And I recognized Natalia Grace. And I'm like, no fucking way. I take a picture of it and I'm like, you know what? Let me fucking read what they got in there. And obviously I know a bunch about it, so I'm reading. And guess what? Remember I told you, it was the conclusion, like there was just no conclusion, right?
Yeah.
January 6th and 7th, 2 episode things are coming out about an update. And I can't wait to see what's going on with Natalia Grace.
Do you think they figured it out?
What's that?
Do you think they figured it out?
I can't believe the people that adopted her didn't get in trouble. They got the charges dropped. And no lie, it's crazy. Like the curious case of Natalia Grace is hilarious. And just so happened I'm gonna get an update this week.
If you were into it, and you were telling me.
I was into it. And I'm gonna get more. Did you see what Joe Biden did?
No.
Joe Biden gave presidential freedom medals out. You didn't see?
No, I didn't see this.
Oh man.
What does that mean? What's presidential freedom mean?
I don't fucking know. These people are fucking horrible well, not all of them, but Lionel Messi's on the same list as these demons, these evil fucking demons that got it. Guess who I think, some of the people I think are evil demons. Who?
Yo, Bill Gates better not be on there.
Bill Gates was not on there. Next name, who do you got? He deserves
Mr. Clinton?
Mrs. Clinton.
Yo, even better.
Mrs. Clinton is on there. I fucking hate her. I hate her.
She's a good girl.
She sucks.
Is that what this award's saying? That she's a good girl?
I don't know, but she sucks. She is not about freedom. She liked that Julian Assange was in fucking jail. She's not about freedom. Her daughter is not Bill Clinton's daughter, in my opinion. It's a guy that worked for them back in the day. And then another guy that worked at the same time for them somehow committed suicide. Just one of the 100+ that 100+ people she knows that died not of old age. Hillary Clinton got a Freedom Medal. She deserves 0 fucking medals.
That's disgusting.
Hillary Clinton had to pay a fine because she was the one behind Russiagate.
She paid a fine for it?
Yeah, because they do this little loophole and they hire, since you're not allowed to spy on your own people, she hired I think a former MI6 guy. Let me look. I know that guy's name. She paid for the Steele dossier. Russiagate was a fucking lie. What's that guy's name? They're dirty though. Christopher Steele. The Steele dossier was a report compiled by the former British spy Christopher Steele and financed by the Democrats that included salacious allegations about Trump's conduct in Russia and allegations about ties between the Trump campaign and Russia. Liars, eh? Liars.
Fine for that?
Huh?
She paid a fine for it?
She paid a fine for it. She paid 2 different fines because she's a liar and not about freedom. The Clinton campaign agreed to a civil penalty of $8,000 and the DNC $105,000 according to a pair of, I don't know what that word is, conciliatory agreements that were attached to the letter sent to the Coolidge-Reagan Foundation. Hillary Clinton's 2016 presidential campaign and the Democratic National Committee have agreed to pay $113,000 to settle a federal election commission investigation. Hey, into whether they violated campaign finance law by misreporting spending on research that eventually led to the infamous Steele dossier. Because they're liars and cheaters. They're liars and cheaters. Hillary Clinton, that woman.
She's a Freedom Medal?
She deserved the Freedom Medal. You know who else would deserve the Freedom Medal, they thought? George Soros. George Soros got the Medal of Freedom. Apparently they give Nazi collaborators medals of freedom.
What's going on?
I know, it doesn't make any sense. A guy that ratted out Jews during the Holocaust to Nazis so he could save his own ass is apparently getting a Medal of Freedom. I think that guy has no soul. When I watched a documentary on that guy, and it was supposed to paint him in a good light, and it did not paint him in a good light. I want to say it was a BBC documentary, so like it's in his favor, even though he shorted the British pound. So like he really fucked that currency up back in the day, so he could get rich. But I think maybe because he was like a young teenager during the Holocaust, that maybe remember I told you about nasty things people did back in those days. Maybe he just has no soul. I don't know if he was born with no soul, or it was all those things of like, if you can rat out Jewish people to the Nazis, then maybe you have no soul, right? Maybe you just like there's nothing inside, so nothing affects you. You know, yeah, like some, I suppose like some of those serial killers have nothing inside. Maybe, I don't know. I guess if you could eat people like Jeffrey Dahmer, maybe you got nothing inside, no feelings. I feel like George Soros has no feelings. From everything I've read about him, that guy has no feelings. I think he killed the German Deutschmark, their currency back in the day. He killed their currency so he could get rich, and then he killed the British pound, England's currency, so he could get rich. He did it, not just like, but what he did was an easy playbook from a few hundred years before him. And remember when I was telling you about the Rothschilds doing that? Back in the day, during when Napoleon was just taking over everywhere he could go, he fucking shorted that, or the Rothschilds shorted that. The British currency back then, got rich, lying to them that they lost the war. Those two winners, those two winners deserve medals of freedom. That's what George Soros and Hillary Clinton. Two evil motherfuckers. Two dirty, evil motherfuckers. I hate those two people. I hate Hillary Clinton. Like, she's one of my most hated people. Because she is just evil. She just says and does stuff with a smile. And she just has the worst intent. I couldn't believe I saw that. What else? Huh?
And what do these awards mean?
I don't know. Medal of Freedom. What's the Medal of Freedom? I was thinking, why isn't Donald Trump up there? Like Michael J. Fox got it. I liked him. I saw him in a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what him and Hillary Clinton have in common.
It's the nation's highest civil honor.
Bro, it honestly disgusts me as I read. They are great leaders because they are good people who have made extraordinary contributions to the country and the world. Like, that disgusts me to read that and think that those two people share those values. Ugh. Dégoûté. Gross. Hillary Clinton. Evil. Joe Biden doesn't even know what he's doing anyways. Someone put those names. Hillary Clinton wrote her name on the list so she could get fucking the Medal of Freedom. Ugh. She disgusts me. Were there any other things that I noticed today?
Yeah, this one actually says it funnier. The Google thing says it funnier.
What's it say?
It says that of like, what's it say? Who made contributions to the security or national interests of the United States, to world peace, or to culture, or other significant public or private endeavors. So the fucking private endeavors is funny.
Hey, you got it. Haiti got an earthquake, and her fucking brother got the gold mine there. Sounds like peace to me. But she fucking Muammar Gaddafi got fucking sodomized with a fucking bayonet. And Hillary Clinton was pumped about it.
Piece of shit.
She's all about peace. She's gross. She's a horrible fucking person. So, these drones, eh? I remember remember I was telling you I worked with this kid that he looked like that one character from the show. Orange hair, short guy.
For what show?
I don't know. I can't think of it because I don't know what the show is. But he wants to be in the army or whatever. And I remember telling him, like, no person is ever going to war ever again over here. Military, like, bots are going, drones are going. And those disgusting people like Eric Prince's teams, the Black Ops people that go there and just murder people. No soldier
Needs to go.
No, is going. Like, if I signed up, I'm not going and shooting one fucking bullet in another country. Bots, drones are all doing it. The technology we have, we're not getting any more casualties. The only ones are the ones that are going in and doing Black Ops that are not supposed to be doing it. Those are the only ones that the people that are going over there from our countries are the ones that are not supposed to be doing it. And if they get caught or get killed, they have they have agreed that they're just not going to be acknowledged. And then I hate the Iran is gonna, since Trump got shot and that other person they caught or whatever, they just nonstop it's always about Iran.
Yeah, that's all here.
Iran is no fucking threat to coming over here, and that's always my entire life is we fight them over there so we don't have to fight them over here. That's stupid bullshit, bro. That's a line that I've heard for so fucking long, that if we don't go and fight them over there, they're gonna come over here. Yeah, right. How are they crossing the fucking ocean? Yeah, right. Those guys are goat farmers. They ain't fucking coming over here. Unless they have, unless they got help from people over here, and then they somehow get planes to go into the towers. Some real rich people gotta be the ones that hook these goat farmers up and fucking put them in planes that don't even know how to use them.
Exactly.
But you ever remember Trump saying that there's nothing worse than the N-word? But I don't even think the N-word matters. People are always now talking about, especially with Putin and stuff, nuclear, it could be nuclear. We could have a nuclear war.
Yeah.
I don't even think, I think that is, though, I think they've been wheeling those threats around because those threats don't even matter anymore. I think with the weapons, this guy, I took a picture of this guy's manifest, apparently, or not even manifest. I took a picture of the guy that blew the Cybertruck up. That guy is a hero, hey? That guy deserves the Medal of Freedom. You know what his name is? I can't remember it. Oh, it's Matthew Livelsberger. Okay? He is a hero. I personally think, in my opinion, he's on the run. I think he's in Mexico, or I think he got away. I don't think that he killed himself and he's in that Cybertruck that blew up, that like lit the fuck up. You said you saw it, right?
Yeah.
That thing blew the fuck up, like fireworks. So that guy.
And the person shot himself, right?
Yeah, but the body burned in that fucking thing, so they can say whoever it was.
Yeah.
So this guy sent an email to Sam Shoemate. I think that guy, I'm not 100% sure what that guy's rank is, but I'm pretty sure he was in the Navy or something. Owns or has a podcast or whatever that he just tries to uncover the dirty shit the government does or the dirty shit the military does. And this guy sends him an email. He sent Sean Ryan an email, but he didn't send him this email. He just tried to get in contact with Sean Ryan. But this guy said, what we have been seeing with drones is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered by aircraft by most recently China in the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they're using it similar to how they use the balloon for, I don't know what these abbreviations are, which are also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. Doesn't that make a ton of sense?
Yeah.
That makes a ton of sense. After I watched those MH370 videos of the thermal and stuff and the orbs, and then the plane just disappears. And Bob Lazar talked about it 30 plus years ago about having that same technology. I swear.
That's trippy.
So this guy goes and blows the whistle on that, and he says, but that's what I thought, because in that MH370, Taiwan makes all those chips.
Mm-hmm.
The company there, a fuckload of people for that company were on that plane that disappeared. And that's why I swear that either China or the US took that fucking plane. 10 fucking years, 12 years ago probably. Now, I swear, I don't know if it was China or the US, but I thought for a long time that either one of them took it with this crazy fucking, it's super, how people have been talking, and I don't know if you heard with Joe or,
took it though,
hey,
where would it go?
so this is what I'm trying, this is gonna sound wild, and it's so hard to wrap our minds around, because it's just like electricity. Remember I was saying that recently, like, it's crazy.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, Wi-Fi. It's like before electricity, people in history wouldn't have been able to even imagine electricity, right?
Yeah.
We can't even imagine this technology. That's what I'm saying. That's why nuclear isn't even a big deal to me, because the technology that's happening, that I swear they have, is what you've heard, like probably people go on Rogan, or I don't know if Lex Friedman, maybe Sean Ryan, like these places, quantum computing.
Yeah.
Okay? And people saying that's the new thing. Well, you know what they can. So when I was thinking of quantum stuff, when like people are talking about it, usually it's the tech people, and I'm thinking, oh, they're just going to be able to perform like equations, but perform any task lightning speed, writing code for whatever. They're just going to be able to do everything lightning speed. But then I was listening to a person explain how it works in this kind of like what they're doing with energy. It's real it's real tough for me to explain. I'm a professional bodybuilder and nothing else, so I don't have any extensive research into physics or anything like that to be able to. So it's been real hard, even like with the Sibber system, like that's real world mapping. But for me to try and understand that up in the sky, I just went in a tube in the sky, fucking above the clouds, and way above that, there's satellites whipping around the fucking Earth that is mapping the world in real time, the Sibber system, and it is 100% like easy to look it up, but it's hard to understand that hey, up there's such a good picture, like there's such good they can take unbelievable video from that far in the fucking sky, like that far in the fucking air. Like that's the type of technology they have that we don't even, we're so, like the public doesn't have. You know, like that there's technology that they're using that like basically with the quantum and this like in order to have like this gravity like propulsion system, like basically you can have a plane just hover in the air and it has no engines, no propellers. It is, you know how to, it basically teleportation is what it comes down to, is teleportation. What they can do with quantum energy is they can teleport. That's why a ton of these accounts from people like the fighter jets and stuff are saying it's just gone. And then I remember the one guy saying like he went to a point or something and the thing met him there. And the thing like would have had no clue that he was going to this destination, but it was already there when he got there. This guy that was on Rogan before and on a bunch of other things. I think maybe David Fravor is that guy's name with the Tic Tac. And somehow, and I think like, so all these accounts I've heard about things that can just fucking hover there from people from the last 30 fucking years. All of a sudden, this guy that blows the Tesla truck up says that, and he's in the military, active service military guy.
He's the one that said this?
The guy that's an active military guy that blew the Tesla truck up and apparently shot himself is the one who sent this email. He had reached out to Sean Ryan and Sean Ryan missed it. Like he looked back after Sean Ryan did and saw that this guy had sent him an email that he wanted to talk to him. And and he probably sent one to Rogan. He probably sent one to a bunch of the people. But this guy just, so apparently this guy, yeah, on December 29th, this guy was spamming this guy's Instagram and commenting, check your DMs. And the guy,
Who is this guy?
yeah, the guy that went on Sean Ryan. The guy that went on Sean Ryan the other day.
Okay, I've seen clips since you've been talking about it. I've seen clips that were popping up on my stream.
Oh, I watched it and I couldn't believe it. It just confirmed so much of my suspicions. And what a way for it to, just so happened to be this military guy trying to get on Fox News, trying to get on fucking Sean Ryan and stuff to expose this. And this guy, Sam Shoemate, who has a podcast that I don't know, but just so happens to reach back to this guy, and the guy sends him this thing I was reading you, and then and he said, like, he was telling the guy, he's like, I need to get this information out by January 1st. I need to get some information out by January 1st. He was telling the guy. And it was because, he was going to blow the Tesla truck up in front of Trump Tower, I think, to make a big scene. Like, get this noticed. Get this on the news. I think they got technology that they can teleport shit. And that's what they did to that plane over a decade ago, because it had a bunch of people that work for the chip company in Taiwan. And I swear, I thought, not the US, I thought the Chinese took those people. I thought they teleported them and they took those chip makers. Because they will take you. And the US, it's harder for them to take people, I think, morally, to get that many people on board. But I feel like it's easier to get the people on board, the people up top in China, to take somebody or take people for the best interest of the country. Now I know the US does it too, and they put you in black sites in different parts of the world, so, and can torture you because that's allowed. You're just not allowed to torture people on US soil. So yeah, that's how I know what the drones are. I know the drones.
Why would the drones be here? Like, what is that?
I think they're Chinese.
Why would they be down here?
I think they're Chinese drones. I think that they've been doing whatever they want. I think that this guy even says in this thing, it's a show of force. Because look they just sent those balloons over, right? And that was a joke. And that's embarrassing that balloons came over here across the fucking ocean and they were allowed to float. Why are they allowed to float? I think they don't want to blow them up and I think they don't want to blow these things up and give anything away. But like China has gotten caught in the past few years. Spies have gotten caught in the United States.
Yeah, I think Ross said that.
I'm pretty sure that Prince Andrew got caught with he had befriended a Chinese guy, and I'm pretty sure he was a Chinese spy. Let me Google that real quick. Allegedly, until I Google this. Andrew, we'll put Chinese spy. We'll get right to the point. Who is alleged Chinese spy linked to Prince Andrew? BBC 2 weeks ago. Okay. I knew I seen something about it. This guy's a real piece of shit, eh? Chinese spies. Epstein. I know his brother vouched for a pedophile bishop. King Charles. He's a real supporter of pedophiles. Yeah, that family, they love pedophiles. Epstein, that bishop, and then this Jimmy Savile guy, bro. This guy worked in news in England, and he was fucking tons of kids, bro. Jimmy Savile. Bro, this guy was fucked. Oh, there's a Netflix documentary people can go watch. I didn't know. I just read about it. I didn't. So Netflix is gonna have this thing, and I haven't even watched it. But let me tell you, whatever you see on Netflix, it's way worse. Any of those documentaries, the Epstein documentary, I've watched every fucking Epstein documentary, Ghislaine Maxwell, Robert Maxwell thing. Watch every fucking one of them. It's way worse.
Yeah.
I know way worse stuff about those fucking people than in any of those things. You just gotta fucking read and do some research. But it's way worse. It's fucked. And settlements mean that person stops talking. Jimmy Savile, this fucking gem. Savile had molested, raped, or otherwise abused upwards of 400 people over a 54-year span, with his victims ranging 5 to 75. I'll just close this tab right now, and if anybody would like to do more extensive research on this piece of shit, let me know. But yeah, I'm telling you, they're everywhere. But King Charles, big buddies with that guy. Big buddies. Prince Charles.
And who was Savo?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah. Bro, there's so many of these fucking people, and they just get it all covered up. Crazy, man. He was buddies with the king. They should just tear all that fucking British royal garbage. All the royal garbage should just get torn down. Demolish it.
So you think China was flexing on them?
I'm telling you, China's flexing, man. China's gonna take Taiwan if, like,
Tim said they are, no matter what.
Huh?
Tim said they are.
Tim who?
Dylan.
He's the funniest.
He said he's part of the One China Plan.
He's got a new episode out. I haven't seen. He came out yesterday.
Oh, that's where he talks about it. Sorry.
He's got a Chinese grandson. Or godson.
So he's part of the One China policy. Where China's all one.
I get it. I think it should be China's too, but I get why we don't want that.
But if we're so worried about these chips, right?
That's why I get that we don't want that.
No, but we're so worried about the chips, right?
Yep.
We get everything from them.
I know.
Worried about it, we get everything from them. We depend on all these gay electric cars from China. Without China, we don't have them.
And phones and pharmaceutical drugs.
About this?
It's because those chips. Because I'm telling you, and I've been telling you, AI is the future of every single thing, and we need those chips. Those chips are AI. Those chips are NVIDIA. NVIDIA needs those.
NVIDIA build something. Build them and manufacture them here. You're the richest company in the world.
Too much.
Yeah, it's retarded. So I don't give a fuck about NVIDIA if they're not gonna fucking. These companies need to build something like. It's like they don't.
Companies need tax breaks. It's cheaper to make things in other countries.
I know that, but if you want these countries to take over, like if you want China to take over and not do that and not give you the chip, that's what you have to do. Not just fund the government to be in wars to fight them. That's not cool.
I remember, that's why I was telling Mom, like, Mark Goggin was like one of the first ones to really start fucking over the economy in our area because he started taking jobs to Mexico, opening plants in Mexico, and because it was cheap labor over there compared to hiring people, having plants in Windsor, that he was one of the first ones I noticed that really started to fuck it up. And like, it just every big company does that now. If you can make things in a different country, it's cheaper than hiring Canadian or American people. And that's what really fucked our economies, is sending things overseas, sending things down to Mexico. Really fucked our economy. Because some people need to get rich, a few people need to get rich. So it doesn't matter to them if everybody else is poor.
Yeah. And that's never changing, so.
And that niggles me.
It's only gonna get worse.
Well, I'm just going to grind and I'm going to make a bunch of money and have a bunch of crypto. They can fuck off. But they love their AI, okay? AI is going to, and then, so that's why it doesn't matter. No fucking person is ever going over to fucking shoot a gun ever again in the Canadian or American Army. It's only private contractors and AI controlled drones that determine if a person is an enemy or a fucking civilian, and it just lights them up probably no matter what. Because that's what that Eric Prince, that fucking loser that has the unplugged phone, and nobody should ever buy that thing. That guy got his government contract revoked because Julian Assange, fucking one of his videos on WikiLeaks that he got from Chelsea Manning, another Medal of Freedom person that should be getting it, Chelsea Manning, that leaked the video to Julian Assange of people up in Apache helicopter just lighting up journalists and murdering them. And then when they would get back up to try to run away, they'd finish him off. Bunch of pieces of shit.
Americans doing that, right?
Yep. So then there was no more Blackwater, and Eric Prince had to go found another company. And now he's got this fucking phone. Oh, nobody can trace you or whatever. Oh, guess what? The person that blew the Tesla truck up or whatever, he was talking to this guy that was on Sean Ryan through Signal. And somehow, after he died, his Signal account name changed. And he said, I thought like Signal, nobody was supposed to be able to get into it. I thought that was the big like thing, is you Signal, you can't be, nobody can hack you. Pretty wild.
The Tucker said that as well, right there in the Signal.
Yep. So, also, like, I've been here, like, 4 years because of a few of those fighter pilots and shit say, like, that these things come and go out of the water. And then this person has in here that they have been coming from subs, like Chinese subs out of the water, these drones. Have you not seen all the drone? It's Chinese, I swear China is just haunting. Have you not seen all the China... like drone demonstrations lately? Bro, they're throwing
I've seen the fireworks.
Bro, they're throwing 1,000 drones up into the sky,
Yeah,
and
I've seen them do like a fireworks thing, and it was insane.
all in a tandem. I'm telling you, like, it's like you ever see the movie?
Spider-Man?
What?
You haven't seen Spider-Man with Jake Gyllenhaal and Tom Holland?
I saw it when it came out. I can recall it a bit.
It's all fake. That's what they're
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's all... No, not the movie. You fucking retard.
Hey, we don't use that word. That's the only word that we don't use on here.
Fucking dummy. In the movie, it's all an illusion.
Yeah. I keep trying to tell my mom and dad that. Well, my mom especially, that
And it's all done by drones.
It's just like Wizard of Oz. It's the funniest thing.
I don't even know that. I don't even remember that movie.
It's just a person behind the screen. It's just a person. It's just like it's like just like the sports. It's just all entertainment, and they're just distraction. They're just playing with us. Wow, that's a very interesting question. I got quite a few names for that. There's quite a few names from all over the place. Worldwide? Bro, my notes are out of control to try and come to a conclusion on that. My notes, my 6,423 notes. For here in Canada, a big person was Edgar Bronfman. He's the CEO of Seagram's. That guy really had a big impact on a lot of things in our country. But this guy here, Edward Bernays, this guy was pretty integral. He died at 103 years old, okay? This guy was super important. Edward Bernays. He was born in 1891, died in 1995, okay? He is the pioneer of propaganda. The father of public relations. This guy right here, 1891 he was born. And he really was so many people's inspiration. I think he was George Soros' inspiration. He is from the same area as George Soros.
Where's that?
Austria. Like,
in Europe, like right near like Switzerland.
Okay.
I think that's where Arnold Schwarzenegger's from, Austria. Edward Bernays, he started it all, but like, there's so many, right? Like there's the Rothschilds.
They have serious influence because of their owning banks in multiple countries. Then there's the people that own the world, or that own the Bank of America, which are the people, remember I was telling you, really it's the Italians?
Yeah.
Like, so the Italians in the Vatican, and that's like massive influence. And it's more than just like Elon Musk has fucking $500 billion fucking dollars, but like it's about influence, power, and influence. The George Soros, the Bill Gates, these people are dangerous. Elon Musk is dangerous. He has government contracts. Peter Thiel's dangerous. Palantir's dangerous.
I like Elon because he likes free speech.
Yeah. I think he wants control. He's very controlling. And very smart, and he's very smart.
But isn't it stupid to go left or to go right if he wants control?
He's very good at.
He's too many people going right.
He's so good at manipulation. He's so good at thinking way ahead.
Yeah.
Steps ahead that you don't even understand. You don't even know. Like, the people just like are fooled. And then there's Vivek.
Wait, so Elon knows about this then? Grab whatever.
Oh, bro, that's something that bothers me. Is I know. See, he has to play ball. He has all these government contracts. Elon Musk knows 1,000% all this stuff that's going on. That fucking Cyber system, the satellite system. He has satellites up there for fucking Starlink. He definitely knows that Cyber system is up there and exactly what it does. It's Google Maps on a whole just gigantic different level, 1,000 times better. It can real world map. It knows everything that's going on. The United States knows everything that's going on right now all over the world. They're playing games. It's a joke. And the media is obviously complicit. Just like so many people have said, like Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, they all say that. And I heard an actress one time say something that was a dead giveaway. Like the CIA is involved in all movie making. They work for Fox. They work for CNN. They all work in all these places. The FBI, that's a joke. They're fucking liars. They're the ones that went with the Russiagate. They're the ones that said Hunter Biden's laptop isn't real. They're all liars. And they all work. Trump is suing Bob Woodward. That guy's a CIA agent, in my opinion. Been a CIA agent since his first story ever. They're all the movies, like everything. the Homeland. I don't know if you maybe have seen like that cover of that show or something. Like, it's a popular show. You ever heard of it?
Yeah. Homeland Security.
Homeland. Yeah, Homeland Security. Well, like the main actress in there, she like did an interview before. With that loser, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
And he like cut her off because she was starting to talk about the media being like the media and like intelligence like in cahoots basically. And he cuts her off like, oh, so when's like the next season of Homeland coming out? It was crazy. Dead giveaway. It was crazy because she's I don't even know how to explain it. In the show she plays like she has tons of energy, but I've seen a lot of interviews with her and she does have a ton of energy and seems like someone you have to muzzle. Or it seems like people would be real nervous about her talking, and I bet you they were when she said when she was saying in that interview before. I know that it's all a game. All the operations that they've tried to do forever, or that they have done, and now we know a ton of them.
So, how do they not know? Oh, never mind. That's not like quite a great question.
The United States knows what happened to that plane. The United States knows what those drones are up in there.
Then what if the United States said they were? What if the media said they were?
What if the media said they were what?
No, what has the media said they were? These drones. Like, what were they? What is the explanation for them?
I'm pretty sure the latest is they don't know. Don't be worried.
Actually?
I swear to God. And there's drones everywhere, okay? I don't know if you've seen how there's drones all over the United States. I'm pretty sure there's drones going on all over the world. That's why I was calling out for them the other night when I was down there. They're everywhere. But the Chinese and Saudi Arabia,
Why wouldn't they flex even more and say that and then try to scare the people?
and be like, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah.
Like, just paint their things red, like the whole, like, flag. Like,
yeah.
I think if you could scare or gauge how the citizens are reacting. I don't know. I don't know why.
Or they're just flexing on the government and not the people.
I don't know. But they sent balloons over. And now I'm sending drones. You know how impressive it would be? You know, it sounds like super impressive to send drones up out of the ocean from a submarine and fly them into land. Like, that's pretty good technology. I mean, fuel
Yeah, that's like insane technology.
yeah. So okay, oh shit.
But if they can just teleport it.
But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. What if they're just teleporting them? One day ago, New York Times. Oh, if I click that, it's gonna give me. I have to pay for a subscription, and I would never pay for a subscription to any fucking mainstream fucking thing ever. I don't know. 8 hours ago, CBC. Canada's skies are opening to new drone rules. Fuck off. I don't care. But I fucking hate Justin Trudeau. I hate Chrystia Freeland. I hate those fucking people. I hate Chrystia Freeland.
Yeah, they're fucking dumb as fuck.
2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 days. That's France.
You ever see that rich wine guy talk about Chrystia Freeland?
Who?
That rich wine guy?
Rich wine. I don't know rich wine.
Yeah, he's one of the dragons on Shark Tank. The Canadian guy.
Kevin O'Leary?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say? Rich wine guy?
Yeah, he loves wine.
Oh. Yeah, Kevin O'Leary?
He rips on Chrystia Freeland.
Good.
Saying she's nothing but a journalist that got to be the Minister of
Yeah, and her grandpappy fucking was a Nazi collaborator like George Soros. So like nothing about the drones.
What?
Like I'm getting nothing about the drones. What are the drones? Say,
What are the drones?
yeah, I did. What are the drones in New Jersey? Sometimes I'm hearing people say like they're the size of cars.
Yeah, who did I hear say that? Who did I hear say that? I forget. I've seen it somewhere.
Popular Mechanics 2 days ago, 9 explanations for drone sightings over New Jersey. So that, I'm not even clicking it. That's how
Unknown they are about this. Jokes. Do you know?
Why are they in New Jersey, bro?
But they're everywhere. They're that was one of the big stories, but they're all over the states. They had when I was reading, they were all over the states, but it doesn't. It's hilarious to me when I see like the Popular Mechanics has 9 fucking guesses, but fucking all the news things are just like, oh, it could be Iran. Iran could have like a ship like off the coast, and I'm like, bro, they're worried about Israel, fucking constantly bombing fucking all these countries, and they're worried about them, because like you know what, you know why nuclear is the only reason nuclear is scary is because I think with the technology now you could just hit someone's nuclear missiles easily. You know how they've been talking? Now this is out there. This is, in my opinion, this is crazier than what I've been talking about. Teleporting. This is crazier than teleporting, in my opinion. But there's a reason to possibly believe that they got weapons like
mass destruction.
they can make earthquakes.
Yeah. What's that weapon called?
Something with neutrinos.
No, direct energy weapon?
Yeah, but they do it with like a neutrino thing.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think they're little things of energy. I don't really know. These are things that are so hard to understand. So I'm pretty sure that they like can. This is what they do, and it sounds fucking insane.
I'm pretty sure they like shoot, I don't know, like a wave, like an energy wave into the ground, okay? And if it
like a ray gun.
And they're listening for a noise. They're listening for noises. And depending on the noise, if it like, say on a piano, you know how pianos make different noises? Like a key makes a different noise?
Yeah.
So depending on the noise, they have like a legend, and they label like, oh, this is natural gas, or this is fucking, I don't even know what's fucking under there, like whatever, crude oil. Yeah, this is oil. Depending on the noises, and that's how they would like map under there. But I think that they have things that are so powerful. Did you know that, let me pull it up, Australia, Christ Church, Australia, earthquake. Okay, this place isn't on a fault line. 2011 in Australia, there was a earthquake, and they're not on a fault line, so they shouldn't have had an earthquake ever. And I think it's because of shit they do in Antarctica. I know that probably sounds crazy, but Oh, it's too far. Who knows in my notes? There's a base. Diego Garcia base. Okay?
Antarctica.
Been a long time since I looked this stuff up. Diego Garcia military base is one of 2 critical U.S. bomber bases in the Indo-Pacific region alongside Anderson Air Force Base in Guam. So I think they do crazy stuff here. Diego Garcia is the largest island of the fucking, I don't know, Chagos Archipelago. I don't fucking know what that is. Part of the British Indian Ocean Territory. It's a UK-US military base since the 1970s. And I think they do crazy shit there.
Like test crazy?
Huh? Oh yeah, test crazy. Like test crazy. Let me see where this is on the map right here. Been a long time since I looked this up. It's a little fucking island though.
We're just tossing shit in the water. Causing earthquakes, causing tsunamis.
Yeah, I think they're doing dirty things. There's another place. What other place is that? Do they do bad stuff? 3 Mile Island. They do bad stuff. They did bad stuff there too. They had a nuclear meltdown there. I'm pretty sure they were doing bad stuff there.
Was the whole place burned down?
Had a nuclear meltdown. I think they're gonna try and reopen it though. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard not that long ago. Which sounds insane. They had a Chernobyl like type deal in 1979.
Where?
Pennsylvania. September. Oh my god. Oh my god. September 26, 2024. Why Microsoft made a deal to help restart 3 Mile Island. Good old fucking Billy Gates. Okay. I got a few things that have been niggling me off my chest. I'm telling you, the drones, in my opinion,
That's a pretty crazy one.
are Chinese.
I hope that's what it is.
I finally got a confirmation that the United States and China are using gravitic propulsion and they can teleport shit now.
Gravitic.
Yeah, anti-gravity. Basically, it's anti-gravity. They can teleport stuff. It's hard to understand it because we haven't had that technology yet. But we've talked about teleporting things and stuff like that, and I think that they solved it before. And that technology is insane to give to the public, so that's why we don't have access to that. But I'm pretty sure the military does. And I know that the Chinese have been caught spying on the United States multiple fucking times in in the past few years. They've been catching people there. And
Where, here?
no, in the United States, they've been catching them. They've been catching spies there. And I'm pretty sure Chinese are the ones that released COVID and accidentally, maybe, I don't know, but that's where it came from, and that's where these drones are from. One China.
Fucking place. One China.